Separating the truth from the lies. Coming at you from underneath the Newton, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed, sun-simulated sky. You're about to receive your weekly skies on the shock treatment. Your weekly skies, your skies today. How did your day start, party people and party sheeple? Did you bother looking up today? Did you lift your head up away from the cell phone, from the laptop? The laptop that's in your lap that's, can cause infertility and a C word that rhymes with answer? Did you look up? Well, I did, and this is what our skies here in Newton, Georgia look like today. As you can see down below, just above the tree line, you see a chem cloud. That's not a real cloud, folks. And mostly, put it in quotes, clear at this particular moment, between 2 and 3 o'clock today. It was mostly, put in quotes, clear, because it's never as clear as it used to be, because they've been so heavily bombarded with particulates for years, and it's only gotten worse that even on a clear day, it's not as clear as it used to be. But with that said, it was overall as clear as we're going to get it. And then a few clouds were sprayed, which eventually led to this. That's not a normal cloud formation, folks. As you can see right there with the white floodlight poking through in lines of separation between the chemical cloud. That's HAARP technology. Cell towers are being used for that in part. To your left, you see a straight line to this, put in quotes, cloud. That's not normal, folks. If you think that's normal, then you're not. Normal cloud systems used to roll in. I know, because I used to live on 8 acres. We had a farm out in Sonoya, okay? As a kid, summer of 82, 83, as a kid, I used to play outside all the time, unlike the kids today. I was outside. That was the generation. We always were outside. Ever since technology took over and the parents allowed them to have the freaking technology, babysitting them, they become obese, sedentary, unhealthy, staying inside. You're supposed to get outside. You're supposed to play. But I used to watch the cloud systems roll in. They used to actually roll in slowly, and then you knew what was going to happen. The windows of heaven were about to open up. It was going to pour, it was going to be lightning, and then it would disappear. Such is not the case with these newfangled clouds. That's because they're not real. They've been sprayed in the sky, folks, and you're being sprayed too. BTW. Sprayed like a roach, and then all of a sudden, I saw the planes, they were crisscrossing the skies. Of course, nobody pays attention to that. Oh, look, there's a plane. Is that a chemtrail behind? A contrail? No, nothing. That's because most planes, they don't produce contrails anymore. Anything you see coming out of them is a chemical, folks. Only under rare circumstances. So the day started out, as you saw, mostly clear. The planes came out, and then this. This just didn't roll in. This formed. This was put up there. Yeah, put up there. Put in quotes. Clear as we're going to get it. Chem clouds, okay? This is a fact. I know we keep going over this, and we're going to go over this every Friday class till we get the memo, till we're all on the same page.
Watch and see. Everybody's going to attempt to take photographs and everything else, but they won't understand is that our ionosphere is going to be so highly charged that the EMF potential, that electrical potential, is going to cause some severe power problems for everybody on the face of the earth. I mean everybody. Now, every electrical company right now is changing all their components. They know they have to do this. Some of the theoretical physicists have already approached most of the electric companies, and they have put in plans to change certain ways that the grid operates.
Well, that's Mike from around the world. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. Now, could it be that the ionosphere is charged because of the aluminum particulates they place up there, the barium and the strontium? Or is it Planet X? Is it the particles coming in from outer space? Well, that depends whether or not you're a flat earther or you believe that the earth is round. And I know I'm digressing a little bit, but the thing is, I've always wondered how in the world you could be at the bottom of the earth. If you're in South America, you'd be at the bottom part of the ball, right? And be standing up. I always wondered that as a kid, but you kind of sort of get a little indoctrinated, and then once you come out of this, once you get awakened, I should say, you start thinking, well, maybe it is flat. I'm not going to debate that right now, but the thing is there a Planet X out there affecting us? I have an open mind, but I will say this: you've seen them chemtrail in the sky. So, Mike from around the world is talking about somehow the power grid will go out. The ionosphere's charge is going to cause a lot of disruptions. The Earth's temperatures are going to drastically increase, and it makes you start thinking: is it really Planet X, or is it what man is doing to the planet? As you see right there, this is from Skywatches. People from all around the world are sending in pictures of the skies today, the Franken skies, and the fake rainbows. So is man trapping the heat in, of course, with the chemtrailing? I mean, they're putting this poison up there that people still think is normal clouds. It's not. And they just don't want to come out of their bubble. They don't want to take their head out of sand because it's, they live a comfy life. Everything's nice, they know all the stats to the sports team. They're still watching their hella weird movies. They're still firmly entrenched in politics, which I'll poke my head through every now and then, like I might go live and address the commies tonight. But the big picture in the sky, the big picture, I should say, connecting the dots, is the 800-pound gorilla in the sky, the elf in the sky, the lines in the sky, zip-plane. They're all over, folks, and they're usually white, they're unmarked, and word out in the street is that they're UN planes. This is a global agenda, a global assault on life. I mean, this stuff trickles down, it goes into the soil. Now, I know there are people out there who say, don't worry about this, don't focus on this. I mean, my plants are fine, my trees are thriving. I mean, that might be. But what's the big picture? Are trees, are they growing more, or are they dying off more? I mean, it's just something to think about. I mean, if nothing else, aluminum, strontium, barium, is that good? I mean, aluminum's everywhere, so should we put it up in the sky? Do you consent to that? I don't consent to that. And doesn't aluminum contribute to Alzheimer's? I mean, there are ways to combat this, I hear. Ways to combat it. Is it coal ash? I'll have to get back with you on that. I think that's one of them. That gets rid of toxins out of your blood and out of your body. But the thing is, do you consent to this? And does that look normal to you? That's not normal, folks. Those are not real clouds. Those are chemtrails. They're formed by spraying the skies, and they just connect to each other like a web, a cobweb or a spider web, and they block out that giant white floodlight. This is why would they do this? Well, they've tampered with the weather for years. This is nothing new. I mean, it's nothing new. It's the only thing is they're ramping it up. And people all over the world are sending in their videos, their pictures of this weird, freakish cloud. That's not normal. If you think that's normal, then I think the aluminum's affecting your memory already. Either that or you're a millennial or Generation Z, and you've never seen a real cloud, so I can understand that. You might want to go to your grandparents' photo album and check it out. See if there's any pictures of the sky and what a normal cloud looks like. All right? You don't want to rely on the internet because they're going to lie too. But that's not normal, folks, and what they're doing is not normal. It's not good. They're trying to control the weather. They're trying to, and they are controlling it. They're steering it. We'll say that. Now, according to Joe Imbriano of the Fulton Informer, the Earth's, the climate, the atmosphere, bounces back when they don't chemtrail. But if you listen to Dana Wigington, this screws everything up. Totally screws everything up, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse, and that's why they have to keep spraying. By the way, that used to be golden, and it never gave off pink petals, like, that Walmart logo is blue? Only this is pink. It never did that, like an LED light. So that's something to chew on right there, and it's white. Look at that, with a blue halo around. That's not normal. That freaking dragon-looking thing underneath it's not normal. None of this is normal, and if you think this is normal, then you're not. So you might want to look this up. It's called geoengineering. Harvard actually said that they're going to come out they are. Let's just say this. They said they're going to do it in the spring. No, they have been doing it. Spring. That's called solar radiation management. Dimming of the Earth. Dimming of the sky. Global dimming or plane dimming, whichever camp you're coming from. It's worldwide dimming. How about that? That's not normal. Those are chemicals that trickle down into the air column and into everything, folks. Everything. So just putting it out there. Those are your skies today. That's not normal, and if you think that's normal, then you're not. Look this stuff up, folks. Harvard University, they came out and said they're going to do this. TheTruthAboutCancer.com talks about all the ingredients in this witch's brew that they put in there. That's not normal, smudging out and smoking out the sun simulator out there. It's not normal, man. None of this is. I want you to do your homework. See how many sunny days, put that in quotes, sunny, days we have this year, or this summer and this month. Just keep track of it. Get back with me, all right? Until next time, you've received the shock treatment.